Okay, so this is something I really want to talk about based on what I'm seeing online and on even some of my conversations with other business owners. If you are still measuring the success of your campaigns or even your strategy based on the amount of likes, clicks, impressions your campaigns are generating, you're really missing the whole picture here. Sure, from a macro point of view, all these different metrics have their unique purpose. They do serve as a guideline or as a guide for you to make better decisions. That way you know where to pivot, where to optimize, where to improve on. But if you're measuring solely that to dictate the success of a campaign, you're missing out big time. And it's because you're being misdirected as to where the real value lies. We're here to measure ROI. We're here to measure growth, not actual vanity metrics that can be easily manipulated. To give you a specific example, I've been able to take a look at the back end of a lot of these different medical practices just to see the things that they're measuring, how they actually define success in their campaigns. And a lot of them are still looking at things like reach, impressions, click-through rate, which again are important, but are really not the measure of success. Yet you see their calendars completely empty, right? You don't see an increase in lead quality and lead flow, people scheduling, or even a return on investment. And I understand, those metrics from a macro point of view really do matter, but when you're the owner of the business and you're still seeing empty slots on your calendar, you really care about one thing and one thing only, and that's am I generating an ROI with this? Is this profitable? Is this making me more revenue? And the answer in a lot of these cases is simply no. You look at the campaigns that they're running, the amount of link clicks they're getting, the amount of website visits, all look fantastic. However, they get terrible cost per lead. They get terrible bookings. And while some of the numbers look good, the results really aren't there. And that's why you gotta be really careful with a lot of these numbers, because while it may feel that there's progress, is it actually generating a return for your business? That's the real question. So if you wanna make that distinction and really see if your campaigns or your content is really working for you, there's a few questions you can ask. Number one, how many consultations did I generate from that campaign? Number two, how many people showed up as patients for their consultation? And number three, more importantly, how much revenue did we generate? Because while you may have all these fancy dashboards or analytic reports, really the only thing that matters is this helping me grow my business?